Hello guys, Crafty here, and today I am playing Magic 2015. Today I'm going to show you a deck that has been doing me very well. It is a creature token deck, and I named it Selesnya because, well, that's what they do. So it's a green-white creature deck, so let's check it out. Just for you guys on YouTube. What I have here is green-white. I have a God's Willing. Two God's Willing, because it is very good, nice little combat trick for the, well, whatever situation you really need. I have two Order of Heliod. I did run three at one point, but this works really well on Attendant Knight, and I'll get to her. But you enchant the creature. When the creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. If there's three or more +1/+1 counters on it, sacrifice it and gain 10 life. That's a lot of life for 2 mana. Raise the Alarm, a good 2-drop instant. Put 2 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield. Really good if somebody attacks with a 2/2. You just boop, raise the alarm, double block, you know, end that madness right there. Mentor of the Meek. It's a creature token deck. You kind of need these. I'm running 2. Yes, I'm running 2. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, pay 1. If you do, draw a card. One of my favorite turn 4 things to do is to raise the alarm. And then when both of them enter the field, pay 2, draw 2 cards. It's one of my favorite things to do just because of the amount of card draw you get on turn 3. Attendant Knight. Attendant Knight is a 3-drop 2/2 first strike, and that's why I put Order of Heliod on it. Because normally when you strike with a 2/2 with Order of Heliod, turns to a 3/3 as soon as she attacks. It's not something that's gonna want to get in the way of it. And you also get a free 1/1 soldier as well out of it, so can't go wrong. Baneslayer Angel. It's a Baneslayer Angel. It's a Baneslayer Angel. If you're playing white, Baneslayer Angel. Triplicate Spirits. It's a Convoke, which means for every creature you tap, it pays that mana toward the cost of the spell. So you can technically get free Triplicate Spirits. I've done that numerous times. It's 3 white spirit creatures onto the field. And as you can see, my curve here is relatively garbage. That is because of Convoke cards. I play a lot of Convoke cards, so all the very high cost cards that make this look bad aren't that bad because of the Convoke. Speaking of Convoke, Seraph of the Masses, I run 2 of those. Convoke, I've played, again, a number of free Seraph of the Masses, which comes in like 12/12, freaking ridiculous numbers. Flying, power and toughness equal to the number of creatures I control. If you Convoke her in, for her exact cost, she's an 8/8 when she comes in. Moving on. Jade Mage, 2 Jade Mage. It's a 2/1 for 2. You pay 3. Don't have to even tap her to do it. So late game, just shit the tokens out. 1/1 Sapperling token into play. Elder of Laurels. 2 of these. It's a 2/3 for 3. And pay 4, again, no tap. Target creature gets XX until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. It's a creature deck, creature tokens, big shit. Especially under Tramplers. Scion of the Wild, I run 2 of these. It is a rare, so you can only run 2 of these. It is a power and toughness equal to the number of creatures I control. Again, it's a creature deck. Creature tokens. It's going to get big. Beastmaster Ascension. I do have 2 of these unlocked. I'm only running 1 for now because I have not tested Beastmaster Ascension in this because I just got it. But it's a creature deck. And you get a lot of them out. And if you attack with a lot of creatures at once, Beastmaster Ascension goes off. When a creature I control attacks, put a quest counter on this. As long as this has 7 or more quest counters on it, creatures I control get +5/+5. Big creatures. Cultivate. 2 of them. Search your library for 2 lands. For 3. If you're running 2 colors or more, Cultivate's kind of nice. Corsamite's an instant 4-drop until the end of turn. Target creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control and gains trample. Again, creature token deck. and it gains trample. A lot of my spells, actually I think all of my buff spells, actually give my things trample. So that extra punch when you trample is very useful. Doubling Season, one of my only rares from a premium pack. Doubling Season, if an effect would put one or more tokens onto the field, put twice that many in. If an effect would place one or more counters on a permanent you control, put twice that many on. Again, creature token deck. Doubles the tokens that come in. Raise the Alarm, puts 4 soldiers in. Awesome. Hunter's Prowess, I'm only running one of these, mainly because I only have one, and 2, I don't know the future of this card in this deck, because it's a 5-drop, it's a sorcery, and until end of turn you get 3/3 trample, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw that many cards. It doesn't really give a lot, but it does give trample, which is why it's in here. And the times I've played it, the creature was just blocked anyway, so I don't know. It's good, but it's not probably going to be in this deck for long. 2 Enlarge for 5, it's a sorcery, 7/7, and trample until the end of turn, and must be blocked if able. This is incredibly useful for getting rid of creatures that aren't attacking. Say the person's sitting on a 6/6 that he just wants to run you over with later in the game. Well, Enlarge gives you the chance to block him, or gives you the chance to destroy him. Hard to really explain that situation, but I've done that many times where I've actually killed vital creatures like a Royal Elemental because they had to block this card. Sola Zendikar. It's a 6/6 for 6 with reach, and you can pump creature tokens out. It's a creature token deck. There you go. Helmeted Penis Worm, Siege Worm, is a 7-drop. Again, it's on the high end, but again, it's Convoke. With Trample, 5/5, throw an Enlarge, throw an Elder of the Laurels buff on him. This thing wins me games left and right. And Selesnya in Vanguard, I gotta have a Selesnya card in here. I mean, I call it a Selesnya. Pay 1, tap it, tap an untapped creature you control, which there's going to be a lot of them because there's a lot of creatures, and put a green Saproling into play. So that is my Selesnya deck that I run, the lands that I run. Before I stop the video and forget, 11 Plains, 8 Forests, and 4 Selesnya Guildgates. I only run 23 land. This deck does wonders for me. I have not lost yet with this deck. Now that I say that, I'll lose plenty of times tonight on stream. But this deck is my favorite to play because it is so awesome. And I hope that you try it out. The only premium card in there is Doubling Season, to my knowledge. It can easily be replaced with another Beastmaster Ascension, which I would recommend, actually. Or something else that would be vital, maybe another Enlarge, I don't know, whatever you want to throw in there. But play around with the deck. I hope you have fun with it. A lot of shit on the field. And it's very fun. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Crouch Critter. Take care, bye-bye, and game on.